Hi, I'm Rob from Bizmatrix. I'm going to introduce Sean, who's going to run us through the latest pad tester and the latest development for the test and tag. Over to you, Sean.
Okay, I'm Sean from Nesco. This is the new test and tag kit. It's the full machine which does your RCD testing, your leakage testing, extension leads, class 1, class 2. It comes with full recordable software, your keypad, barcode scanner for when you go back next time you just have to barcode scan the items and it brings it back up in the system. It prints out its own tags, you can have your own logo, different locations, so it's the full kit. So big jobs, small jobs, very good for all of it like that. So we'll quickly run through it and show you how it all works. Two modes there. You can search barcode or new barcode. A new barcode is something you do for every day type thing. Search barcode is when you come back and you've got a tag already there with the barcode on it and the information's in there.
Oh, right.
So you just search the barcode then, but for any new items, like we'll pick a new item now, it's just a new barcode. So I just hit F3 and then it goes into location, description, make. So this machine's quite good. You can put as much information in there as you can, which is always good too if you're working in areas or industrial areas where they rip things off or they do stuff like that. If you put a lot of information in here, you can always track things back. So you put location, description, make, and hit enter, and then it gives you a model number, serial number, asset number. So the more information you put in, and some companies can use this to track their assets. And it gives you your frequency, your test, notes, and what tests you can do. So 1 year, or you can change the year, or whatever you're testing, the frequency of testing and things like that. Notes is quite a good one too, handy. I had people that have used this machine before and used it in different areas, and they might have one area of their business where they're always replacing leads and things like that. They put that on there, that lead in such and such a building needs replacing. Next time they go back, they found out that it was the same thing was happening, so then they had to look at why in that area it was happening. So notes are quite good to track different things, or just for notes for yourself for different areas or things like that.
Yeah, good.
So that's good. And then you get to this stage, you hold that down, and then it goes through the visual check as usual.
Right.
So you always have to do the visual check no matter what machine you do. It's always the eyes are the best machine that we've got. So then you've got so you hit F1 for fail or enter to pass, and then that gets you into the main menu. So you've got your class 1 test, your class 2 test, extension lead test, power test, leakage test, or your RCD test.
Right.
And then you can get in, and like the RCD test, you can click on that and it'll show you your different tests in there. It'll do a leakage test, it'll do a ramp test. So it'll do all that sort of thing, leakage on the different things like that. So
yep.
Leakage on this, it's a silly thing, but you need to tell people sometimes. It will actually turn the machines on. When you do the power tests, when you do things like that, it comes up on this machine to tell you to turn the instrument on. A lot of times you'll just hold the plugs in, it won't actually put power in it. So it just makes sure it makes the circuit work.
Yep.
When you're actually doing a leakage test, it will actually turn the power on. I've had someone not injured, but he nearly got injured where he put the grinder on the floor and turned it on and actually took off the table.
Yes, right.
So that's just something that if you're doing any leakage testing, it will actually turn the machines on.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's good. So we'll go back and extension leads. So we've got some extension leads here. So that's so you just plug that into here. That into there. There you go. So it says it always works off these keys, F1, F2, F2. So class 1 test, class 2 test, and F3 is extension lead test. So hit F3 and it'll run through the test.
Insulation test. And the polarity pass.
So it comes up to pass all three, and then it'll come up retest or continue. So the retest is a good function, and that one standard extension lead we'd hit continue, which we will, and it'll print a tag out. But if you've got extension boards or things like that, you can just retest, and you only print the one tag out for the whole board. So you can do 6 tests or 4 tests or whatever you need to do, and do that. So if we hit continue now, There you go, so it prints the tag out. So the only other tip we can do when testing RCDs, if you're testing portable RCDs, you need to use the isolation plug it in because it will always trip the one upstream. So you plug this into the wall and then you plug those in and it'll let you test all those. So that's just a handy trip you need to do, but yeah.